dumb slow. Hey, yo, my gun go. Your gun funny like fo. Wee, Willie, yo, you's a homo. I remember you was caping for them chomos. And yo, SP, I ain't the bro. You funny fuck, Bucks was right, yo, you's a bozo. And OG Bobby Blow, you's a dope. When Jersey J popped up, he was a no-show. Rico squad, hold my niggas up frente. Ta. Tito Puente. Boric was on the set. Hey yo, Creepo. You looked at wild, stupid Creepo. So you in the park to work out, trying to show off for your friends on live, looking at women's booty. There wasn't thoughts, none of that. They wasn't there for that. These beautiful women are trying to work out. You perving on them? You perving on them? Disgusting. Then you call yourself a Muslim for some reason. A Muslim mother flower perving on innocent women in the park. You heard? Then when they approached you, no, that's not what I'm doing. Nigga, it was all fun and games with your mans in them. Yo, look at that ass, B. Blackberry molasses. That's that blackberry molasses. You heard? When Shorty said, yo, you's a pervert. Yeah, I ain't recording you. You was just dead ass recording that girl. Why you fold? Niggas don't never stand on shit, B. You heard? You should have said, yo, my bad, man. You know what I'm saying? I got beside myself because you got a fat ass. Why you ain't do that? You heard? Why you ain't do that, nigga? Yo, why you looking at my butt? Hey, yo, J Metz, you saw that shit? Nigga was recording ladies' butts in the park. When Shorty approached him, he was mad tough with the ladies, though. But when Jersey pulled up on a nigga hit in the house. I can't respect y'all. You heard? J Metz is on a whole set. I can't, know what I mean? I can't respect these bullies. Wanna be bullies. Big Irv is on the whole set. Big Irv, what up, B? You know what I mean? Yeah, that video I posted. Son wild tough on the internet or when innocent women trying to get their exercise on, you was wild tough, kid. They start lying. I'm recording everybody. No, you not. You was recording booties. You said, it must be jelly because jam don't shake like that. Some old 1963 shit. It must be jelly because jam don't shake like that. Cornball niggas. You're like, guess no twat. Then you look like Gargamel from motherfucking the Smurfs. Of course they got mad, son. You can't be that ugly. You can't be that ugly recording big booty chicken heads. Well, I'm not going to call them chicken heads. I apologize, ladies. That nigga went out like a chicken head. You heard? Yo, Big Irv. We living in the last days, Irv. Fuck that other nigga. On some real life, real spit shit. We living on some end of times ass shit, dog. You heard? You saw that thumbnail? That's that nigga. These niggas be creeps for real, son. Ladies, be careful. And what's it called? Pensauken or some shit like that, New Jersey. Pensauken, New Jersey. Be careful, ladies. Yo, you can't even go to the park. You heard? Don't wear nothing tight. You know what I'm saying? You got Muslim niggas, you know what I mean, perving on you at the park. Astaghfirullah. Muslim perverts at the park? Ay, mi madre. Astaghfirullah. That's disgusting. You heard? That's disgusting, B. I never knew, you know what I'm saying, Muslims was allowed to perv, B. You heard? American Muslims make Muslims look stupid. I'm sorry, y'all. A lot of American Muslim men, know what I mean? I seen one of them on them predator catcher shits. You heard? Nah, for real, big. Niggas be hiding behind religion. Meanwhile, they recording your fucking baby mama's butt when she not looking, nigga. Pervert. That shit was disgusting, son. You heard? That shit was disgusting to me, man. You know what I mean? Damn, son, for real, son. For real, son. Black American Muslim perverts in the park. You heard? Talking shit about everybody. Couldn't even handle himself well around some women, bro. You heard? If yo, son. Niggas, ugly niggas be killing me, B. You know what I mean? Shout out to the real Akis, you heard? I respect the real Ox. But these fake African-American Muslim perverts at the park, it's disgusting, nigga. Did I say something wrong? I'm sorry. Nah. You heard? Raccoon Cats is on the whole set. Yo, son, all the working out in the world can't get you no twat, my nigga. You look horrible. This nigga work out every day, do 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 jumping rope sessions and shit. You heard? All the working out in the world can't get you nobody, baby. You gotta open up a fake clothing store to get you some Toto, nigga. You heard? Fake Gucci bags, fake, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I mean? Maybe you be all right. You heard? Other than that, be you scary, my nigga. You scary looking, dog. You look horrible. You look very predatory, son. You look like a predator. And then you do shit like that, make me wonder, son. Yo, you on the Epstein files or something, black man? You look very predator-like. And your ways and actions are those of a savage. You know, it's sad, yo, ladies. It's sad that in today's world, it's 2026. We should have been past all that bullshit. You got the internet, bro. You know what I'm saying? You want to see some big booty bitches? There's women that jump on the internet that'll do that for you. But women, how do you feel when you're in a public place, just chilling, you heard, and all the cat calling and you know what I'm saying? Hey, baby, look at that. Oh, that's your todo eso tuyo. It's 2026, B. That's just corny now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's why so many women are so unapproachable, because so many nasty ass men disrespecting them. You heard? So many nasty ass men, man. You can't go outside, ladies. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. We just witnessed the African American Muslim pervert at the park. Gotta be careful outside, ladies. You heard? It's predators outside. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, Raccoon Cat, you paid attention to your man Pete Hegseth? I just saw a bunch of polls that rated him the lowest Secretary of Defense or Secretary of War in history. He's ranked the lowest. The whole Trump regime is ranked the lowest out of all presidencies. You heard? Out of all presidencies, Trump is ranked the lowest president. Melania Trump is ranked the lowest Mrs. President. You heard? Pete Hegseth is labeled the lowest. These niggas is failing by far. They're breaking records of failure. You heard? Then they lying. I don't know why they playing with these Iranian people like that. These niggas is blowing up spots, bro. And it's all making sense. They kicking whole facts. Trump says, wow, they want to make a deal so bad. Boom, 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 boom. They bomb some shit. I don't know, man. That's the art of the deal. Yeah, he's a moron and a traitor, man. America is being owned by Israel right now, dog. Israel's making the calls. You heard? Israel's making, you know what I'm saying, calling the shots. You seen he used the fake Bible? Yes, huh? You know, there's a part of it that's actually in the Bible, but the whole shit was from the movie, though. You know what I'm saying? There's a part of it that's actually in the Bible. You heard in Ezekiel 17:25 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of it was all Pulp Fiction. You know what I'm saying? And Pulp Fiction used that last part too, you know, from the Bible. You know, but what are you doing, son? They don't take nothing serious, bro. These are the leaders of America right now. Don't take nothing serious. You heard? Remember, Melania used Michelle Obama's speech. These people are not serious people, bro. They lazy. You ain't had enough time and enough passion, you know what I'm saying, for your country to sit down and scribe some original shit, dog. You can't pen some originality around this motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? But we supposed to salute y'all for some reason. You know, what we salute these people for? You heard people mad at me, especially people I love that have voted for that nigga. They mad. They don't like when I talk. Like, damn, Pain, you dissing me. I'm not dissing you. You diss me, nigga. You diss me and all of us when you voted for that nigga. Especially you Puerto Rican niggas that voted Trump. You dissed us. You sold out, coon. Fake Puerto Rican motherfuckers. There's a lot of y'all niggas voted for this piece of shit. What you wanted, a roll of toilet paper, son? I need a free roll of toilet paper, man. Let me cast my vote for Trump. Is that's all you gonna get? You know what I mean? Raccoon Cat said Trump made himself look like Jesus in an AI post. Ay, mi madre. These are not serious people. Now you beefing with the Pope? I'm no Catholic, but I wouldn't. Well, why the fuck anybody want to beef with the Pope, nigga? That shit just look wrong, feel wrong, seem wrong. Shit horrible. Shit horrible. We living in some weird ass times. Everybody weird. Everybody weird for some reason. I don't get it. Yeah. And they're quick to rush into the weirdness. You know what I'm saying? Like your man OG Creepo. Weird. Just weird for no reason, yo. You know what I mean? But that Trump Jesus shit was hilarious. I'm gonna tell you why. Nobody is as mad as they supposed to be, first of all. You know what I'm saying? It's only a small number of Americans that's mad. You know what I'm saying? And then this nigga goes on the next day and says, I didn't think I looked like Jesus. I thought I was a doctor for the Red Cross. What the fuck? Doctor for the Red Cross. White robe, red cloak. That's not the Red Cross. That's Jesus. Hey, yo, Raccoon, I agree with you. The women that voted for Trump upset me too. His policies on women is, your body is my choice. So my body belongs to the government. What the fuck? He don't love women. He abused women. He's a sexual abuser. You heard it's like 26. Before we even heard about the Epstein files, we heard about like 26, you know what I'm saying, cases of that nigga. B. You heard Trump is a demon, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if he's at least one of the horns, you know what I'm saying? It's very antichrist as shit. You heard? Doctor with light coming from his hands. Did you see the dude he was putting his hand on, J Metz? It looked like Epstein. Why would you want to post that shit? He laughing at us, y'all. He's letting us know that he could get away with anything and there's nothing nobody could do. That's what he was doing. It was laughing at people, B. Look, y'all, I'm Jesus, bringing Epstein back to life. That's what he did, son. And and we still don't remove this coward. That was Epstein on that fucking hospital bed, bro. That was Epstein, bro. Or the likeness of Epstein in that hospital bed, B. I gotta change this picture because it looked like OG Bobby Creepo got his hand on. I gotta change that picture, B. Yeah. I mean, he probably do like touching niggas. I don't like that shit. I gotta take that shit off. That shit gotta go off. I gotta take that off. That shit look the weird. You know what I mean? Yo, Blessing Epstein is crazy, nigga. Blessing Epstein is nuts. I wonder how John Jones felt about that shit. He was probably like, oh, yo, that's a cool picture. Yeah, I should get a tattoo. You know what I mean? Yo, John Jones, you should get a Trump tattoo with Epstein and a bunch of little girls on it, nigga. Since you love the nigga so much. You heard? You should get a tattoo. You know what I mean? Hold on, I'm going outside smoke. I just wanna roll and rock. Yo, what that song mean? Let me get one of these. Move, nigga. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Raccoon Cat said, also, I have beef with the elemental P's who voted for Trump. As a bi woman, that pisses me off because Trump's policies are openly homophobic. Word. They openly, he's a hypocrite though, because he grabbed he grabbed Bill Clinton by the wee-wee. So you don't like the elemental P community, but you grab another man by the wee-wee? I don't get it, B. This nigga's a hypocrite. You heard? Get that nigga out of here. I don't got no beef with your preferences. I really don't. Especially if you grown. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when they push it on the children and shit. But if you grown, you do what you do. I don't really care. As long as you not hurting people, you know what I'm saying, to get your way, I'm cool. You know what I mean? But Trump hate the elemental P society, but he grabbed Bill Clinton by the wee-wee. You know what I mean? Listen, Raccoon, you do what you do, ma. You heard? I ain't mad at you. I'm saying though, these people are hypocritical. You know what I mean? They don't like abortion, but you know there was a girl, Epstein's niece, saying that she was sexually abused by these people, had a baby, and they killed the baby. Oh, it's a right to kill a baby when you involved, but you know what I mean, anybody else. Now, I don't believe in abortion, me personally. If I pluck a chick and she get pregnant, I guess we got a baby on the way. You heard? I'm not doing that. You heard? But I guess there's some situations where maybe you have to, or maybe you should. Know what I mean? Michael Soto on the host set. Nah, ain't that serious, Mikey. You heard? Russia and Israel got blackmail shit on Trump. Yeah, that's a whole fact. I'm with you on that. Putin and Netanyahu got shit on Trump. Trump don't want no smoke with those two niggas. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that Russia and China is closer than ever, he don't want no smoke with China neither. China will fuck us up. I believe so. I think if anybody ever put boots on these grounds, it'd be China. You heard? Just a fucking 1.5 million Jet Li niggas fucking us up out here. I think they could do it. They'll rush in through Mexico with some shit. You know what I mean? Rushing through Canada. America is going down like a big bitch on a water slide, my nigga. You heard? America looking weak. You know what I mean? And we losing all our allies. What's an American ally right now? Israel. Is that the only ally we got out this motherfucker? A war criminal Netanyahu who won't go to court? He ain't going to court. That nigga scared of court right now. These niggas break all types of international laws, man. You heard? Nah, but yo, Mikey, ain't no serious talk, man. I'm just saying whatever's on my mind. Yeah, I ain't like a real content creator or none of that shit. I'm just a Puerto Rican nigga who be seeing shit how he's with one fucking eye. You heard? Oh, say, can you see with one fucking eye? I'm just, know what I mean? Me. You heard? They ain't gotta be too serious. I ain't serious about shit right now. I smoked a blunt. I'm happy. Raccoon Cats pulled up. J Met's on the whole set. You know what I mean? That's good for me. That's good for me. You heard? I don't want to be famous or none of that. I just like YouTube. You heard? Yo, J Metz, remember when I first pulled up, though, I was making wild videos. Every day, y'all niggas had a new video. Now I just do lives for the most part, just chill with y'all niggas. I'm not really thirsty for this shit. Jose, can you see? All right. I tell you, y'all want me to tell you that story? Everybody knows how I lost my eye. I was in a relationship with a Jezebel spirit, narcissistic Puerto Rican hood rat hooker bitch. You heard? Who did all the gaslighting and circular arguments and shit like that and drive you crazy. And one day, she started some weird argument. I tried to ignore her. She said something about my mother. I said, now you being a bitch. She caught me in the eye with a water bottle full. Pow, it crushed my eyeball, and I had to get it removed. Ay, mi madre. You know what I mean? So, that's how I lost my motherfucking eye. Some hood rat bitch. You heard? And that's the short version of the story too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, go to Saint Last channel and look up Latin Pain playlist. You heard? I told my whole life story, you know what I'm saying, until like that point in time on Saint Last channel. You heard? Niggas try to remix my shit too. Niggas say, oh, Pain lost his eye because of this, that, and the third. Shut the fuck up. You heard? Your mother got a mustache, your breath stinks, you don't love Jesus, you lying ass bitch. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I was in love with a Jezebel from hell. Your true colors, a dark spirit of Jezebel. Beautiful soul from hell, beautiful soul from hell. You heard? Nah, she ain't do no prison time or none of that. She never even been to jail. Yeah. I was going to get that bitch locked up years later because she kept harassing me using Facebook and Instagrams and shit. You heard? She even had an Instagram page making believe she was me to talk to my peoples to try to cause conflict between me and people I love. Caught ya, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful with narcissists. You know, even when you think the narcissist is gone, they watching you some way, somehow. They watching you. Narcissists make troll accounts and shit like that to follow you everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Narcissism is sick, bro. You know what I mean? They love bomb you, then they hate you, devalue, manipulate you, gaslight, triangulate you, discard you. You heard? Then they watch you in the cut. You don't know they watching you, but they watching you, B. Because they want to see if you heal and do good for yourself so they can try to come back and fuck with you. You know what I mean? Let Pain pull up in the Lambo. Watch this bitch be all, yo, what's up with the Lambo? Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? That's what they do, man. They watch that bitch watching me right now. Yeah, that bitch watch my shit. Yeah. That bitch watch my shit. Yeah. I hate that shit, but there's nothing you could do. You know what I'm saying? But roast them. You heard? With your sharp ass shoulders. You know what I mean? But let me stop. They watch you for life, dog. They might not watch you every day because they're busy with their other sources of supply. You heard? But they peek in occasionally to see if, you know what I mean, you shining. You heard? Because if you shining, yo, the narcissist gonna try to figure out, yo, how I get back in this nigga good graces, B. That nigga shining like a motherfucker, B. You heard? Let me holler at this nigga. That's what they do, man. You gotta be careful with them niggas, man. You heard? They don't never fully disappear. They never fully gone. They always around. You know what I mean? They obsess. Everybody a narcissist fuck with is their obsession, especially in the beginning. You heard? They want to know how they could break you, so they love bomb you. They give you the best everything. The best love, fake love. You heard? They mirror you, everything. You like Biggie Smalls? This bitch playing Biggie Smalls. Your first date. Biggie, 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 can't you see? You heard? You like, yo, I love this bitch, babe. She love Biggie. You heard? They blow you like you never been blown before. They'll do everything that you think your lover should do, and then they'll flip it on you. When they put you on this pedestal, you feeling high and mighty. Yo, I love this shit, nigga. Then they start gaslighting you, doing weird shit. Yo, mom, why you do that? Then they tell you they didn't do that right in front of your face. You know, it's all meant to break down, you know what I'm saying, your mind and shit. Make you think that you crazy. Then they'll start telling you, yo, you crazy. After they done drove you crazy, now you looking for the person you fell in love with that doesn't exist. Yo, they never really existed. All that fucking love they was giving you, that shit was fake. All the good times and the laughs, the walk through the park in the dark, the romance and all that shit fake. They faked it. Now they play games with you. Now you looking for the bitch you was in love with. She don't exist. Now they devalue you. Yeah, and make you flip so they could play the victim. You heard? God warned of these demons who lure you in only to destroy you. Yeah. It's the Jezebel spirit. You know what I mean? Here's a story about this shorty and her vainglory. It starts off beautiful. It ends tight gory. She says she never felt this way before me. How she love and adore me, then when they should just have nothing for me. After all I had to deal with, beautiful but real sick, twisted chick, demonic ill bitch. Feel me, I got a story to tell. We're going to call this Jezebel. It started like, oh, yes, yes. Hey, yo, I ain't even going to go there right now. Yeah. Go check out the St. Laz interview. You know what I'm saying? She told me she was a prophetess. That shit was weird. I never even heard that shit before. Prophetess? She told me she was a prophetess, B, and her son was a prophet. And this bitch, for 9 months, I was with this hoe. She ain't never wear no clothes. You heard? And was hypersexual. I was like, damn, this is what prophetesses do? Yeah, just blowjob. You heard? I was like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? They lie about everything, son. That's how you know Trump is a narcissist. Nigga lie about everything. You heard? It's horrible. Oh, let me check something out real quick, B. That's my bad, son. You heard? I'm pressing buttons and shit. I don't know what I pressed just now. I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Turn my whole computer, my whole screen off. But yeah, you got to be careful with those type of people. You know what I mean? Especially if you want to God's children. You know how you know you want to God's children? So many people hate you without just cause. You heard? That's how you know. I call that, you know what I'm saying, God's child problems. You heard? When you could just pull up somewhere, the world don't like you. They hate you like they first hated Jesus. You heard? I learned that, son, by experience, man. I got motherfuckers hate me. They can't even tell you why. One nigga said, I said, yo, son, why you hate me so much? He said, because you only got one eye. Damn, nigga, what if I only have one arm, one leg? I said, oh, shit. Missing an eye. That was why you hate me, nigga? That's whole facts. You ask these niggas why they hate me. They don't got no real reason. Yeah, I'm God's child. That's it. Hit the like button if you want to God's children, B. You know what I'm saying? Because some people are claiming that and acting all high and mighty and perfect and shit. They got all the right words and all that. Meanwhile, they on the Epstein files. They ain't God's child. You know, some niggas acting like they God's child. Meanwhile, they recruiting people to hate on you. That's not what God's children do. You know what I mean? If I don't like you, I could just tell you myself. I don't need to call Raccoon up. Yo, Raccoon, yo, help me make up a story on this nigga, B. We got to get him out of here. This is what these bitch-ass niggas do. You recruiting niggas to spread lies and slander on a nigga? That's pussy, nigga. Yo, just say how you feel and live your life. Yeah, Raccoon, you one of God's children. Yo, you see, you might be a sinner, but you not evil. You might be a sinner, but that don't make you evil. You heard? Just make you weak to some things in your flesh you got to work on. You know what I'm saying? Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. You heard? But these evil mother flowers will attack you, group up to attack you, slander your name, because they don't want nobody to love you. They don't want nobody to like you. They just can't stand the fact that you actually naturally likable. They can't stand that shit. You heard? Because deep down in their heart, they're insecure. They don't like themselves. You know what I mean? They don't like themselves. They don't like their looks. No matter how much they try to spice it and spruce it all up, they fronting. Imagine living your whole life fronting it for nothing, nigga. You gotta be mad. You know what I mean? I'm a sinner. I'm just not evil. I never looked at a person that I didn't know and thought about fucking their life up. I never did that. I look at people, I don't know you, God bless you. You know what I mean? If I can help you, I will. You heard? But I ain't never looked at another person and thought, all right, how can I destroy this nigga? I never did that shit. I don't think like that. That's the evil shit. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people out here doing that shit. They see you, humble, just living your life, happy. You know what I'm saying? Even through your trials and tribulations, you still got the power to be like, you know what? I'm going to keep trucking through this shit. They hate that shit because they weak. They envy your spiritual strengths. You heard? They envy you for that shit, bro. You know what I mean? How Pain lost his tooth and he's smiling. How Pain lost his eye and he see this shit. Yo, I hate that nigga Pain, son. How Pain got all these scars and he making jokes and laughing and shit. Yo, I hate that nigga. They hate you for that. You heard? That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact, man. You heard? But they first hated Jesus, so I don't worry about it. You know what I mean? If they can hate Jesus the way they did, you hate on me. You heard? For real. Hate on me. You know what I mean? I lose another tooth for smiling your face right now, nigga. Oh, that's my new dance. It's called the finger pela. Oh shit. Try it. You heard? That nigga Big Irv just tried that shit on the low right now. You know what I mean? It started like, oh yes, yes, said she's a prophetess, but first red flag, best sex. I was head over heels, I confess. Thought I found my one, but one left me a mess. It was lust, not love, but this thug couldn't tell. I was under a spell, mind trapped in a cell. They called a beautiful soul, her soul came from hell. I've been tricked by Queen Narcissist, Jezebel. Your true colors are dark, spirit of Jezebel. Beautiful soul from hell, beautiful soul from hell. One day I know you surely feel it, but for now, I rebuke you in the name of the Holy Spirit. You heard? Hey, yo, Irv. Gotta try that shit. It's the new shit, baby. Remix that motherfucker. Raccoon Cat said, hey, losing a 9 makes you see a lot more, both metaphorically and literally, spiritually. I lost my left eye when I got sepsis once. It makes you appreciate seeing way more and see how much we take for word. When I lost my eye, that shit opened my eyes up, babe. That shit was crazy. Yeah. See, I wasn't living right. You heard? I wasn't really living right. I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? I can't blame everything on everybody. You heard? I was, you know what I mean? Before I lost my eye, I was drug dealing. You know what I'm saying? I was lustful. I was immoral. You know what I mean? My flesh was super weak. You heard? God kept showing me signs that year. From 2017 to 2019, those 2 years especially, God showed me mad shit. Until 2018, I just wasn't listening. You heard? Word. I just wasn't listening. God was showing me mad shit. You know what I mean? I had an arsenal. You know, I had a crazy arsenal. Oh, I was ready for war. SKs, shotguns, and Uzis. Young nigga high off dust blunts and coolies. You heard? I was wilding. You know what I'm saying? God tried to slow me down. I didn't want to slow down. Bam! I slowed down. Well, hold on. What the fuck going on here? You excuse my language, little Father God. Yeah, sepsis is when your blood itself has an infection. Yeah, I remember that. You heard? Spike Lee Jones. Move back. Yeah. I never had that. You heard? God bless you for that, too. God bless you. You know what I mean? That must have sucked. I remember when they took my eye out, bro. That night. See, I had like about a year before that, I had to stop doing drugs because I wound up in the hospital, thought I was having a heart attack. They said that one of the ventricles in my heart was weakened by drug abuse. So I said, you know what? I'm done. I ain't gonna have no more. I did some weed. I still do the weed, but anything else, you know what I'm saying? The cocaine, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I left it alone. I said, you know what? I don't want to die off RICO, you know what I'm saying? I ain't want to die like that. So I left that shit alone. But mad shit was happening, bro. Mad shit. I got jumped. I got jumped by some Puerto Rican niggas that tried to rob me for a gun. These niggas was brave. They tried to rob me for a gun. They never got the gun. And then, like 2 days later, I got arrested with that gun. And I'm sitting in jail thinking, damn, I wish they would have got the gun, nigga, because I would have, you know what I mean? At this point in time, I'm a 3-time felon. You heard? They offering me 15 years in Florida for possession of a firearm by convicted felon. You know what I mean? I remember sitting in the jail like, damn, I wish I would have just let them niggas take the gun. I wound up beating the case too, and I was guilty as hell. I ain't even gonna lie. You heard? Well, I didn't beat the case. The case got thrown out because the officer that arrested me had himself wound up getting arrested. Some weird shit. But I remember sitting in the jail. I was only in jail for 3 nights at that time. But I remember saying, damn, I wish I would have just let them take the fucking gun. Yeah. Hey, yo, Irv, the jails in Florida is weird too, bro. They separate niggas sometimes by race over there too, son. They be having racial issues in Florida jail. Yeah, I wasn't used to it. In New York, we don't really got that shit. You either real or you not. You know what I'm saying? Or you in a gang. You might have racial issues when it comes to like gangs and shit. Bloods versus Latin Kings, Nietas and the Crips. I don't know. Maybe that shit look racist to you, but that's just gang shit. In Florida, they really be having racial issues, bro. You heard? They don't be putting white boys in the black pod and Puerto Ricans in the white pod. Like they try not to do that shit over there. Cause they be having race issues like a motherfucker. I don't like that shit. You know what I mean? If you white and you cool, I'm cool with you. I had son, when I was in the Almighty Land King Queen Nation, I was in Washington Correctional Facility with a white boy named Bug Out from Rochester. Shout out to him. And that nigga thought he was my bodyguard, son. You're a white boy. You couldn't even suck your teeth at me, God. He want to fight. I loved it, that white boy, B. If you sucked your teeth at me, he thought it was a shot. He was automatic. Yo, Ruby. What you doing, bitch? Yours died to the septis, my nigga. God bless you. What's MRSA? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, man. But God bless you. I'm glad you're here, B. I lost a lot of people for some crazy shit. That shit hurts. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I lost my whole foundation. Like a lot of people, the closest niggas to me is all dead. Stony the Brain, Casper Val, Spade, Mitchell, you know what I'm saying, Pep. MRSA is a type of antibiotic resistant bacteria. Damn, that shit sounds scary. You can't do nothing about that shit. And you survived that shit. That shit gone? How they get that shit out? That shit sounds scary as hell. Antibiotic resistant bacteria? What the fuck? Oh, now you using some really big words. Not slow down. How the fuck do you say methicillin resistant staphylococcus aureus? What the fuck? Nigga, if I had that shit, I'd die. I'd die trying to say that shit again right now, nigga. No, pray for me. I'ma try that shit one more time. Methicillin resistant staphylococcus aureus. What the fuck? I feel like I gotta lay down there, nigga. That shit hurt my head. So all that shit means staph infection? Why you ain't just say staph infection? Got me reading this shit. Yeah. I love you though, Jay Metz. God bless you, Pete. That nigga spelled the whole shit out. That shit sounds scary as hell. Sit in the hospital. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, son, I'm dying, Pete. What you got? I got the alphabets. You heard? I got methicillin resistant staphylococcus, the coccus aureus maximus in my bloodstream. You heard? They gave me 35 minutes to live. Hey, yo, ill-minded on the whole set. They gave me 35 minutes to... Nigga, if I had 35 minutes to live, I'd probably die on the 5th, running the station, squeezing it. Nah, if I had, you know what I'm saying? If I knew that I was going to die like in a week or two, I'm wilding. You heard? I'm doing all types of crazy shit. I'm making the news. Somebody coming with me, nigga. Yeah, God bless you, Jay Metz. Ooh, man, all right, no more. Could we talk about something that makes you feel good? You heard? Somebody light up a blunt or something right now, baby. Yeah, I don't want to talk about methicillin. That shit making me feel weird. Yeah, I love you. I'm glad you survived, big. Could we move on from the methicillin psychosis staphylococcus aureus maximus shit? You heard? I feel like I'm getting sick, nigga. Oh, BX tabs in 95 was beautiful. I did that shit. I did that shit. Yo, one time though, I told you about, I did drugs. One time I smoked a bag of dust with Marcus and Cat, and they had sex on the mailbox, B. This nigga started fucking this girl on 182nd and Creston. Nope, excuse me. 182nd and Raya. Some shit. He started fucking this girl on the mailbox. And I was playing lookout for the nigga. I was high as shit. Yeah, this nigga was giving her the back shots on the mailbox. You know, the big round mailboxes? He threw, I said, yo, what y'all niggas doing? I was whispering. I thought I was imagining that shit. I said, yo, am I a pervert? They was really doing that shit. I said, yo, what the fuck going on? St. James Park, yeah, you can go to St. James, get them joints. Yeah, you from the boogie. I thought they was bugging, sir. I thought I was bugging. They was really doing that shit. You heard that nigga Marcus was crazy too. That nigga was there to do all types of crazy shit. We smoked that dust, nigga. Ay, mi madre. But we was young, son. I had to be like 19 at the time. You heard, just came home from Rikers Island. Word. Came home from Rikers Island 19, saw some weirdo shit. Street lights were hot like the sun. Hallucinate, yeah, nigga. What happened, Ruby? Get him, Ruby. Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Who's there? Good girl. I never got it from Central Park. I got it from Wagner Projects. I used to go Crazy Eddies for the dust. St. James Park in the Bronx. Find some niggas with the motherfucking Lucy in the sky with diamonds. You heard? I'm not promoting it by any means, though. Don't do it. I don't suggest anybody do that shit now. You know, I know people that killed themselves off that shit. Rest in peace, Israel Cologne in Parkside. I told y'all, nigga took all his clothes off and Supermaned off the building, a project building. The tallest project building in my projects. The nigga is smoked the dust, went to the roof, got butt ass naked, and died. So I don't think nobody should do that shit. 100 sheets for 100, sell for 500. Word. Well, I would have been down back then, but not no more. I'm scared. I'm not scared. I don't want to go to prison. I mean, if I go back to prison, son, first of all, if I catch another felony, I don't go home no more. Let's just remind myself that shit. If I get convicted of any kind of felony, a D class, the lowest class felony, I probably never go home no more. You heard? So I'm done. You know what I mean? Y'all made a believer out of me. You heard? The mango piña, son, was the dopest shit. Nah, Mario, está viejo, Mario. You heard? Ain't gonna be a good look to be wearing Depends in C Block 6, nigga. You heard? You know what I mean? Little Mario on the whole set, though. Bendiciones, manito. God bless you, man. You know what I'm saying? But ain't a good look. I seen viejos. Nigga, they got hospice in prisons for the niggas dying in there, bro. Man, oh, that's sad, man. That's sad. You know what I'm saying? There was this, I had some fun times on that motherfucker, though. I ain't even gonna lie. I had some fun-ass times, though. When I was locked up, B, every time I try to make the best out the situation. You know, you try to make the best out the situation. I'm a funny nigga, B. You heard? I do spitballs. I do nukem dukums. You heard? I'll fucking birthday cake your feet. You know what's that? I'll birthday cake your feet, nigga. You better not be sleeping next to me and I'm bored. And I could fight too. I'm not no Floyd Mayweather, but I can hold it down. I birthday cake a nigga feet. You know what I mean? Put some toilet tissue between your toes and light that shit on fire while you sleeping. You wake up, blowing your feet, everybody screaming, happy birthday! I'll do that shit. I mean, I'm a prankster in jail, nigga. You heard? One of the worst. Oh, yeah, man. It's sad to say that. You know what I'm saying? There's still niggas on that method. You know, and God bless them, man. I don't listen, man. If you on meth, if you on methadone trying to get your shit right, man, trying to stay off that manteca, nigga, I salute you, B. That shit's hard. I grew up with dope fiends in my family. That's why I don't want to diss them. I don't want to diss no dope fiend. I understand it's a disease, man, called addiction. You know what I'm saying? And it hurts people. I don't even think that shit funny, though. Keep it real with you. My favorite uncle was a dope fiend. Both of my favorite uncles was dope fiends. You heard? This is a fact. I was a little kid. I looked up to them niggas, B. Then I found out, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with them, and I was sad. You heard? And they both gone now. They both gone. They both died. My cousin Mitchell killed himself because of heroin. That nigga went to rehab 3 times and couldn't get off that shit. He got depressed and killed himself. You heard? Whoa, that fucking manteca, that shit make a motherfucker sick for real. And my cousin Mitchell was a fly nigga before the manteca. Even during the manteca, he was a fly nigga once he started. You know, it started off with, because all the drug dealers that sold manteca back in the days, a lot of the drug dealers, especially the Borincans, I'm not even going to lie. I was around that shit. Boricuas had the manteca game on smash. You heard? Yeah, black brothers had their spot, but Boricuas had the manteca game on smash. You heard? They ran that shit back in the 90s, late 80s, throughout the 90s. And a lot of the brothers that were selling the heroin, they were sniffy. And their excuse was, nah, I ain't a dope fiend because I don't shoot it. You doing it, you doing it. You heard? I used to be in the lobby with niggas. I never tried it myself. I tried Perico. I never tried heroin. But the Boricuas used to be in the lobby. We in Burnside or some shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas used to and be nodding out. Got the sober nigga looking out for the police and shit. Nah, not no more, Mario. You know what's sad too? The fentanyl shit. All you niggas that put fentanyl in your product, fuck y'all. You heard? That's fucked up. Fentanyl is horrible. You could die, nigga. You go buy a bag of dope. You don't know if it got Fetty in it. Hit that shit if you want to. You know what I mean? Brothers dying off that fentanyl shit. I mean, you could die off the heroin, but why put the fentanyl in that shit? You know what I mean? Niggas that be lacing it with the fentanyl, y'all niggas is pussy, man. Why you want to kill your customers anyway? That's crazy to me. I never understood that shit. Far Rock was Zombieville with the dog food before the crack era and after. The crack era was a scary time, man. I mean, niggas still do crack to this day. Don't let people think that crack don't exist no more. Niggas still do it. It's not as crazy as it used to be, but there's still crackheads out in the world. You know what I mean? You see them all the time. Word, why dead your clientele? That fentanyl shit is crazy. I be scared to buy weed sometimes, nigga. Buy weed from the wrong nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember who was here when I was live and I had to bark on dude? Jay Metz, was you here? When I was walking home from the store before I got the bike some years ago. And I was walking home, I took the walk, and a dude pulled up to me. White dude pulled up to me in a van, and he was like, yo, he looked like he was looking for an address, so he was going slow. And then he looked over at me, he was like, yo, He asked me for this address. I said, yo, it's over there on the other side. Instead of just turning around going over there, he said, yo, you know who got meth? I said, yo, son, get the fuck out of here, bro. You know what I mean? A cop, too. I was live, and a cop by the bus station over there by Sun Valley asked me where he could cop at. He was a fucking undercover. I knew. Remember, I said, yo, he too healthy to be a fucking meth head. You heard? Yo, there was this dude here in this town too, another dude. He was with this chick, right? Some ugly chick, ugly flaca. And she was selling pictures. She got caught. She was selling pictures of her kids. Like nude pictures of her kids to an army nigga for meth, my nigga. She had a meth habit. She was selling her children naked pictures and making them do all types of weird shit with each other. She in jail now. Good for that bitch. You heard? But she got caught selling naked videos and naked fucking pictures of her to an army, the army nigga in jail too. You heard that shit? I mean, it's fucking disgusting, son. You're putting the babies. I didn't see none of this. I just, you know what I mean, heard the fucking report about it. She had the kids in all types of weird ass positions, touching each other and kissing, licking on each other and all types of nasty, perverted shit. Kids was like 7, 8 years old. Yeah, she was recording them just to feed this weird nigga so she could give her money so she could go get high. You heard? A nigga in the army, dog. A nigga in the fucking army. I think anytime you do anything wrong to a child, you're a piece of shit. You know what I mean? I'm getting fat, nigga. That shit horrible, Herb. I'm gonna do some ghetto ass shit real quick because I'm lazy. Hold on. But yo, shout out to Pesaukin, New Jersey. Ladies, be careful when you go to the park. It's a nigga out there recording your butt cheeks for his weird perverted pleasures. You heard? They call him OG Creepo Johnson. Be careful, all right? If you don't want a nigga just staring at your ass on YouTube with his phone, stay out the park in Pesaukin, New Jersey. You heard? Fucking disgusting. Leave the ladies alone, babe. If she's ratchet, she like that shit, ask her first, yo, ma, you like your butt cheeks on cam? If she say, yeah, all right, have at it. You can't just walk to a fucking park, start talking about shorty's butt so loud on YouTube. Mad perverted. Then when they when they call you a pervert, you get mad at them. Nigga, you being a perv. Talk about, oh, that must be jelly, cause jam don't shake like that. Ladies don't want to feel like that. You don't got sisters? I got 7 sisters. I smack one of y'all niggas. My sister hit me up. Yo, pa, yo, pain, I'm at the park, man. This nigga all up on my ass. What you mean? Yo, he said it's like jelly cause jam don't shake like, what? I'm going to the park and punch a nigga in the face. I'm outspoken. My language is broken into a slang. And it's just the dialect that I select when I hang. Baby Grizz is on the host set. Salute the Baby Grizz. God bless you, B. Yeah. Yo, the weather's getting nice again, y'all. You heard, the weather's getting nice again, y'all. You know what I mean? I hope y'all enjoy your life, man. It's beautiful out here. You heard? Thank God that we not in Iran or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Word. Y'all saw the protests they having against Trump in Iran too? Beautiful work. Yeah, I go out for my ladies and my family, nigga. I never did no bozo shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You see a beautiful woman, you know what I mean? Man, yo, God bless you, man. I don't know. I ain't never say, well, damn, baby. Why corny niggas do? That's corny nigga shit. See a beautiful woman walk by, damn, baby. That must be jelly. Because jam don't shake like that. What the fuck? Stupid ass nigga. Nobody want to hear that shit. Now, your sweetheart, God bless her, you beautiful, man. If you don't mind me saying so, may I say that? All right, no disrespect. You heard? Now, yo, that must be jelly. Stupid niggas. Y'all niggas got no swagger. You heard? You got no, ayo, Creepo Johnson, you got no swag, fag. You heard? That nigga was in the park talking about, that's that Jersey molasses. Jersey molasses. You fucking corny nigga. Jersey molasses. Hey, yo. Y'all niggas is swagless. That's why Shorty was like, pervert. She started screaming to the whole park. That was embarrassing. Then when the police came, right? When the police came, they was like, yo, what's your name? You got ID? He said, nah, I ain't got no ID. He said, what's your name? I don't answer any questions. That nigga, you watch too much YouTube. Yeah, they probably beat that nigga up because the cameras went off like not too long after that. I don't answer no questions. Nigga, you walking around with no ID in the ICE era of America. You're looking like a motherfucking Cuban refugee. Mama K is on the whole set. Talk about, I'll answer no questions. You thought you was tough when they beat your ass. You gonna answer all types of questions now, huh? That nigga said, I don't answer no questions. Well, you know, now you're under an investigation for harassment. Ay, mi madre. What kind of grown-ass man want to catch a sexual harassment charge in a park? Stupid nigga. And these niggas be having kids. Yeah? Mama K, you a woman. Tell me how you feel. You in the park, right? You don't know me. You in the park. Yeah? Trying to get your little sweat on. You go on the track. You heard? And some dude got his camera on your buns, telling the whole world, hey, yo, look at y'all. Hey, yo, everybody look at these buns. That ain't disrespectful. You ain't got a mother? Nah, this nigga don't got a mom's, though. May his mom's rest, you know what I'm saying? But, damn, nigga, you ain't never had a mom's, or something? That's disrespectful. Y'all ever notice, I don't know how long y'all been riding with me, that when women and kids come around, I do my best to not curse. You heard? Like, I curse on here, and I don't want to. I need to stop that shit. But you ain't never see, yo, man, that must be jelly. Because jam don't shake like that. You old Negro spiritual in the soul. Not even. You ain't even got no soul. But with your 1963 ass pickup lines. Well, if I was a lady, I would have slapped that nigga. Shorty was going to slap him. She wanted to. Then you made the female uncomfortable and you're going to try to argue your case. You disrespected the girl. Then you argue with her like you right. Apologize, yo. You do something wrong and make somebody feel a certain way, it's your fault. Apologize, nigga. What's wrong with apologizing? What happened to, I'm sorry. I apologize. That's, what, you're not cool now because you apologize? Niggas got too much pride, weak, weird, false senses of pride, where you can't apologize for disrespecting somebody. You gonna act like but you gonna take it like somebody stand up for themselves. Now you feel disrespected, nigga. Why you messing with people? Why you messing with people? You ever seen that shit, nigga, do you dirty? You say something about it, now he the victim. Well, I can't record in the park. I can record in the park. You can record in the park, but why you making all these nasty comments about her butt cheeks, nigga? She ain't come to the park for that. This ain't a strip club. It's not a strip club, homie. You know what I mean? Hey, buddy. Look at them buns. It's like a little kid. These niggas be fucking childish as shit. That's horrible, son. Nigga turned that camera off, too. He was feeling stupid. Now you got the police on your ass for sexual harassment at the park. You should go to jail for that. That's why I posted it, just in case you deleted it. You heard? Because I'm a hater. I ain't really a hater, but I hate evil-ass dumb shit. We're going to show the whole world you a nasty motherfucker. Talking bad about people, but you got no morals, values, or respect for yourself or anybody else. You know what I mean? Talking wild shit about people. She called the police on that nigga. And then he said, I ain't doing nothing. Oh, now you're not doing nothing, coward. He could have ended all of that with an apology and turned the camera off. He want to keep going. You want to keep going, disturbing people's peace and spirit and soul. You know what I mean? Shorty walking around feeling like a piece of meat. Damn, B. You made her feel low and you got mad because she said something about it. Bird. You's a bird, nigga. Yo, I'm doing good, Miss Mama K. I'm doing real good. I'm alive, man. I'm thanking God for that. You know, some people died this morning that were better people than I was, or that I am. You know what I mean? So I thank God for, you know what I'm saying, for the opportunity to be here right now. You heard? Because far from perfect, opposite of worthless, believer in Christ, but not in many churches, because so many things look good on the surface, so we must dig deep to see if it's really worth it. You know what I'm saying? So somebody died today that was a way better person than I ever could be. So I thank God for I'm still here, man. You know what I mean? I'm still here. Gotta appreciate that. We take too much for granted, you heard? You know what I mean? But God bless you. I'm out of here. God bless you. Never let a demon stress you. It's Antonio Bicicleta from the Bronx, New York. Latin pain, everything real life, real spit without the bull. You heard? Representing that RICO squad. Hardest in the whole yard. Raise the sharp bars where cowards get their soul scarred. Latin pain, flow insane. Y'all niggas know that. Boricua on the set. And that's a whole fat time. Mama K, God bless you, man. I hope the rest of the day is as beautiful as you are, you heard? Raccoon Cast, all y'all. Have a beautiful day, B. Word up. RICO!